Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to create your first Facebook ad campaign. And because you are probably a beginner, watch this video very carefully because it's very important to understand all steps till the end to create your first campaign. Let's start to say that through your business manager, you should create a Facebook business page and you should create even another account. So let's say that you already created both, and let's focus right now our attention on the other account, and you should have a dashboard like this one. But how a campaign is composed? So a campaign is composed mainly from ad sets, and you can put inside a campaign one ad set or more than one ad set, and each ad set is composed from one ad or more than one ad. So my suggestion is to put inside each campaign minimum 4 or 5 assets, and the same about the ads. So put minimum 4 or 5 ads inside each ad set. And why? The reason is because you need to test, and test again to find which ad set and ad is performing better. So let's say that we want to create an ad to catch leads online. So customers interested in my service. So we are a marketing agency. So let's say that we want to find the right audience, and let's start to create the first campaign. So let me clear out here the screen and let me push on the button create. So you should have a set button on your left of your screen. So right now Facebook is showing me a message, but I don't want to focus my attention here because I just created my account. So Facebook is asking me some information. Where I want to focus my attention? I want to focus my attention here. Inside the section is choose a campaign objective. Sometimes I'm going to skip some section. So if you see that I'm going to skip some sections, don't worry about that. It's just because I wanted that you put your attention just on specific sections of the settings. Okay, so what is an objective? An objective is a goal. So a goal is what you want to achieve through this campaign. So in this case, let me clear out another time on the screen. Facebook is asking me which goal I want to achieve. So which goal I want to achieve? So let's say it could be awareness. So in this case, I'm going to ask Facebook, please Facebook, show my ads to people that are most likely to remember my ads. It could be traffic. Please Facebook, I want to push people to a specific destination. It could be my website, it could be a link, it could be a landing page, it could be a messenger or WhatsApp as well. So it could be engagement. So if I have this goal here, is because I'm going to ask Facebook, please Facebook, try to get more messages, video views, post engagement. It could be leads, like in our example. So I want to collect more leads. In this case, I'm going to ask Facebook, please collect more leads that you can for my business. It could be a goal for an app promotion. So I'm going to ask Facebook, please Facebook, I want to find people interested to install my app. Or it could be if I'm in commerce, for instance, and so I'm selling services or products. Facebook, please take me people likely to purchase my products and services. So let's say that today we want to focus our attention, as I told you, on leads, because it's logically the more common campaign that you can use. Just push on the button continue and you're going to see a new window. So through this window, you can see the first step is to create the name of the campaign. So let's just change the name of the campaign. We can put something like, I don't know, could be test leads campaign. And let's see here, there is another section that is special ad categories. Through these special ad categories, Facebook is going to ask me if my ads will be related to credit, employment, housing, politics, and other stuff like this one. And the reason is because Facebook wants to avoid discrimination. So if I'm going to push something like credit or employment, my ad set will change a little bit, will be a little bit restricted. So I have review settings. So for instance, if I push on credit, I can show you here inside the ad set level. I'll it will be not possible to choose. I show you here the section audience. Inside the section audience, it will not possible to choose a specific age or a specific gender, because as I told you, it's for avoid discrimination. Okay, let me jump back inside the campaign level and let me click off here, because as I told you, we are now creating an ad inside the specific categories, but we are just trying to catch leads interesting in our services. Okay, so the other section that we should pay our attention is this one, is Advantage Campaign Budget section here, because here you're going to decide if you want to ask Facebook to handle your budget through the different ad sets, or if you prefer handle yourself the budget. So how to do that? So very easy. Let me clear out the screen again. Just pushing here. Okay, you can see that in this case, pushing on, I'm asking Facebook, please Facebook, take this $20 and split this $20 among my ad sets. In this case, Facebook during the learning phase is going to take my money, is going to move the money among my ad sets, and is going to choose which ad set is going to perform better. And so in this case, my suggestion is to keep this one home, but if you like the idea, you can push this off and go inside another time of your ad set level. You see here in the section, budget and schedule here, okay, the option to put here your budget. So if you are going to create different ad sets, let me show you the ad set level here. You're going to put here different ad sets. You'll have logically here different budget, okay, per each ad set. And the opposite, as I told you, if you are going to leave Facebook to decide where to move your budget among the ad sets, you are not going to see here your budget, but you're going to see the budget at the campaign level. So inside this tab here, and I'm going to show you how it works. So just pushing here, going inside the campaign level. Let me push here on, and I show you here that magically the budget is inside the campaign level. So we are inside the campaign level, okay? And so if I click here again, inside the ad set level, I'm not going to see the budget here anymore, okay? Because I decided to leave Facebook to do the job for me. Okay, let me clear out the screen again, and let me step inside the step, because I want to show you another important part here. So is the name of the asset. So normally a marketer is going to choose a specific name of the asset that is going to reflect, okay, the audience. And so we can write here, if we are focusing our attention on a specific audience, the name of the audience, the age of the audience, and the gender of the audience, okay, and even the country. In this way, when I'm going to create more than one ad set here, okay, I'm going to see the different names of the ad sets, and it would be easier for me to catch and understand which ad set is performing better, and so which audience is performing better, okay? So let me step back inside here again, and let's say that we want to call this ad set, I don't know, like lawyer 30-60, because we want to focus our audience between 30-60 years old and just made, but it's just an example, okay? So we want to do lead generation catching lawyer between 30-60 years old and just made. Okay, Facebook is asking us right now, but how do you want to do that? You want to do that through a website? You want to do that through the instant form, through Messenger, through a call? So how do you want to do that? So we need to choose a location. I just want to jump in inside the concept of instant form, because I think it's very important. Today, in 2022, is probably better to use instant form if you want to do a lead generation campaign, because it's less expensive. The instant form is a form native inside the Facebook platform. So you see a form inside Facebook, you're going to fill out the form inside Facebook. So you are going to jump out from Facebook, you stay inside Facebook. And this is the reason, because it's less expensive, logically. But at the same time, the quality of the leads maybe could be compromised a little bit. But you can use, logically, even your website, and through your website, you can do lead generation as well. In this case, we are going to say, Facebook, please bring people outside of your platform inside my website. So through the ad that we create later, the people will see the ad, and they can push on my ad, and they can jump out of my ad to see my website. Okay, so in this case, as you can see here, I want to highlight here the section. There is a pixel section, because if I don't want to use Instant Form, I don't want to use Messenger, I need to create a pixel. Through this pixel, it's very important. I'm going to give some information to Facebook to say, Facebook, hey, my audience is inside my website and is doing some kind of actions. Okay, right now, I don't want to bother you about the pixel. We can do a video in the future about that, because pixel could be very complicated. But anyway, you just need to know that it's very important to use a pixel to create a signal, okay, for Facebook through my website. Okay, very important. So let me clear out here the screen again, and let me scroll down, because right now I want to focus my attention on the budget schedule again. So we already spoke about the budget. Right now I want to speak about the schedule, because it's important. Because normally, when I want to create a regular campaign, I don't need to use a schedule, because I want to run the campaign immediately when Facebook will approve my ads. But in this case, if I have a special promotion to do it for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or in other moments, I can use this section to say, Facebook, please start my campaign in a specific date. So it could be, I don't know, instead of today, it could be the 20th or 2022. And if I like the idea, I can put in an end date as well, because maybe my promotion is expiring. So for this reason, my suggestion is to use this one if you have special promotion to do. Okay, so there are other kind of more options, but right now what is very important is to focus our attention inside the audience section, because inside the audience section you're gonna play your real game. Why a real game? Because through the audience you have plenty of settings. You can choose your custom audience, you can choose a specific location, the age, the gender, specific targeting, exclude targeting, use languages if you want to show your ads just to people that are use Facebook in a specific language. So in this case, through this audience, you can adjust your ad set, and you can create 100 of different audiences and logically different results. So even if Facebook ad platform, it seems honestly very easy, because it's very user friendly. So everyone watching this video can create a campaign very easily. It's not so easy to find the right audience to catch, because remember, we have a goal in this case is to have leads, and that's to be something that is not so easy to get. But at the same time, if I'm an e-commerce shop, my goal could be to have a purchase. And so which audience should I catch to have purchases? So it's not so easy like it seems. Okay, so let's say that we don't have a specific custom audience. I want to explain you what is a custom audience, because I think it could be useful for you to know what is custom audience. Custom audience is an audience that I created myself. So how to create a custom audience? So just clicking here, custom audience, you see a new pop-up, and through this you can choose different services, and you can upload, for instance, a list of customers, and ask Facebook later to create lookalike audiences from a specific source. In this case, you can work on these audiences to see what is the answer that you have from these audiences. Otherwise, there is another way to find your audience, and is this one, is in the section here. The name is detailed targeting, and through this section, just clicking here, I want to show you, it's possible to writing something like, for instance, lawyer. Okay, Facebook is gonna give me, lawyer, it's gonna give me different suggestions. So I can choose lawyer, I can choose another suggestion, could be legal service. So people that are interested in this kind of services. Why should I use this audiences, because remember, our goal is to find, in this case, leads. We are a marketing agency, but you could do everything you want, any kind of business. And in this case, we need to find, because the idea is this one, someone interested in our services. So it could be someone interested in lawyer or legal services. And so I can try to create more than one ad set, because remember, Facebook is going to take the budget through these different ad sets to find which one is working better. So I need to create different ad sets because I want to find which one is going to give me more leads at logically the cheaper price. Okay, so this is the intention. Okay, this is the idea behind everything, behind my campaign. So when I finish here, if my audience, and you can see here on the right, is too wide, because Facebook is telling me, okay, Alessandro, you have probably over 16 million people inside your audience, so maybe it's too wide. I can decide to exclude someone from this audience, so I can refine my audience. Okay, can reduce my audience if I like the idea. Okay, after this, I can focus my attention on the last section of the ad set level, and the section is placements. So placements, it means where I want to show my ads, so I can decide to leave Facebook to do the job for me, or I can decide to do manually. If I like the idea to do manually, I can just, and I want to show you here, click here on the manual placements, and you can choose if you want to show your ad to Facebook or just Instagram. So just clicking, you can take off something or you can put back something. You can decide the single placement. So it's very useful. In my opinion, you should leave Facebook because as a big brain with the, its learning machine, able to understand which placement is better to catch the result that you want. So you should leave Facebook to do the job. But if you like the idea, you can unselect advantage placements and use just manual placement. So let's say that we are going to use advantage placement that is recommended from Facebook. And let me go here inside the ad section. So inside the ad section, let me click here. We can decide the name of the ad name, So, and very important, we need to select the page that we are going to use. So as I told you at the beginning, it's very important to have a page, because without a page, we cannot bring our ad online. So clicking here, it's possible to see the preview of my ad. I can decide to use, to create my personal ad. So choosing between images, videos, I can create carousel, I can create honestly what I want. I can create even a video inside Facebook, because Facebook is giving me through the platform the chance to create my video. Okay, if I don't have money to pay someone to create a video, I can put some images inside. If Facebook can give me the chance to create the video using these images. But if I desire, and I already post on my Facebook page a post, I can use the same. So I can push here using this post, and I'm going to select the post, and that's it. Okay. If I am in e-commerce, very important, I can select here catalog. So in this case, what will happen? Okay, you're going to catch the information from your catalog. Logically, you need to import a catalog. How to import a catalog? Okay, this is not a lesson for this kind of stuff, but anyway, it's very easy if you use something like Shopify, because through some clicks you can import very easily a catalog inside Facebook, and then you can use this catalog to show the right product to the right person through Facebook. Okay, let's step back a little bit, because we are not simulating right now a Facebook campaign for purchases. So we are not in e-commerce. Remember, we are a marketing agency that we are trying to catch customers online. Let's say that we already put images or videos, that we already put text, that we already put the headlines, that we already put the description. Okay, in this case, I can select an image just to show you how it can appear here on the right section, the preview. Let me push here. Well, let me ask Facebook to optimize my image. And that's it. On the right, you see a preview of what I'm creating, of my heart. And let's start to speak about the call to action. I want to focus my attention here because I think call to action is very important, because behind the call to action, you can have different behavior from your custom audience. So normally, the suggestion is to use learn more. That is this one, okay? Putting learn more, you are going to create curiosity. So your custom audience, they are going to say, oh, learn more. So what is behind this ad? So let me find out what can I find behind this ad. And so in this case, you're going to have probably more clicks. But if you can use something else, you can try to make a test using download. If you are offering through a link magnet, I don't know, an ebook or a course, you can do order now, you can do what you want. Remember, you should create always different ads. So creating different ads, you are able to test which one is performing better. So this is the way to do it, is to create different tests. Remember always to keep some essential part of your ads always the same, because otherwise, if you're going to change too much stuff at the same time, you're going to make a mess. You're not going to understand what will happen. But anyway, if you're going to choose to test just the images, okay, or videos, because you want to see which one is going to perform better, okay, it's a good idea to keep the rest the same. Okay, and then we need to logically tell to Facebook which one is my destination. So I'm going to write here www.blah.com. So in this case, I'm going to tell Facebook, this is my website. So bring the person that I'm interested in inside my website. Okay, I can use even a call extension. It's roughly the same that you can find on Google, but I don't suggest you to use this call extension. And there is a reason behind that, because if you're doing a campaign to catch a cold audience, you are going to bring their attention, the attention of your custom audience, okay, out of the ad, and they're going to push their attention on the button to call you. Okay, you don't want to do that, because you want to bring people, remember, inside your website. And so my suggestion is switch off this one and use it eventually if you are doing retargeting campaigns. We can speak about retargeting campaigns eventually in another video. And then we have the last section, that is the tracking section. So here you don't see my pixel because we didn't create it, but logically we need to connect the pixel here. Otherwise, Facebook will not be able to understand what it's doing. Okay, because remember that everything has to be connected. Otherwise, it's not going to work anything. Okay, so when I finish, I can decide to, for instance, to duplicate an ad. So I'm inside the ad here, and so just clicking here, I can duplicate my ad. I can decide to create, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 different ads. So I can just push it on home, duplicate. I'm gonna change the name of each ad, because as I told you, I want to identify my ad, because in one I can put an image. It could be image 1, and so in the other one maybe I can put the image 2. So I'm going to write image 2, and etc., etc. So in this way, you're going to have always a clear picture of what's happening. Okay, and when I finish to do that, normally I start to duplicate the ad sets, because in this way, when I'm going to duplicate the single ad set, I'm going to duplicate even the ads inside the single ad set. So I'm going to keep the same ads inside a different ad set, but I'm going to change the audience inside each ad set. In this way, it will be easier for Facebook to move the budget inside my ad sets and then catching the right result for us. Okay, so for today, it's fine. Thank you so much for following me, and I hope to have you in the future through other videos. And if you need our help, remember, we are a marketing agency, so call us. Don't worry, we'll be there for help you. Thank you, and have a good day.